Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, Cars Advice and Reviews. So, I bought this little man lift and I gotta leave Long Beach, California up to Lake Paris. I'm in the TRX and I just picked up a trailer from this rental place and I'm on my way. And it's going smooth right now, but I could see there's some traffic ahead. So, I hope I make it in time. So let's see how this goes. Now, mind you, it's Friday before the New Year's weekend, so things gonna get crazy. So much traffic, weekend before the New Year, and I have an appointment for 2 p.m. and it's almost 2, and I've lost a lot of time because of this traffic. So right now I'm scheduled to get there about 2:20. Who knows, if this traffic is probably gonna get worse. Pretty crazy out here. So let's see what time I get there. Eagle Glen Parkway. I used to go to Eagle Glen's golf course all the time over in Corona. I love that place. I'm trying to take it easy. These roads are kind of windy, and one thing I would like to do is flip this trailer. Right now I'm passing Lake Matthews in California, and I'm already 23 minutes late. I'm trying to go as fast as I can, but I'm passing this windy road, and yeah, I don't want to flip this trailer over. I run it off the road. So I'm trying my best, but I hope they're still open or they'll honor my appointment, because it's appointment only. So trying to rush here. Finally here. I'm about 36 minutes late, and let me find the entrance. They let me in the gate and there's no one waiting in line, so I think I should be good. Alright, I'm not sure if I'm in the right place. The directions wasn't helpful as far as what the guy told me. He said, turn around, face east. Somebody should come to me, so I'm here waiting. I put on my high visibility vest so I don't get run over. So it's kind of a ghost town around here, and spoke to a couple guys. They asked me to wait right here, and I'm waiting. And it's been about half an hour just waiting here. They said a loader would come with me, and he hasn't arrived yet, and I'm just sitting here waiting. So I'm not sure what's going on. It's been a long day doing other stuff.
Several hours later.
All right, loader is here. Time to follow him. Well, that's not gonna work. Ouch. Alright, so I redid the rigging. Went from these two eyes right here, those D-rings. Went through this here. I buckled that down. And then tensioned these two in the back. So I think it's pretty stable. So, as you can see, got the lift on my way back. Doesn't work, so I will have to spend some time troubleshooting it, and hopefully I get it figured out. So once I get home, I'm gonna put it to charge, and maybe in the morning I'll take a look at it. All right, so day 2, home. TRX is filthy. Never know, I just washed it. But good news is I have it driving. It drives now, it goes up and down. And there's a problem with the steering. So it only steers in one direction. Got the prints out and figured out this solenoid on the hydraulic distribution block. This one controls the steering cylinder. So I swapped the connectors just to test it out. And so now it'll work in one direction, but it's just gonna switch what direction it works in. So that leads me to believe that it's in the switch, because if it was the control module, the problem would have stayed. So so I know both directions work. That's great. And so the cool thing about this is, apart from renting the trailer and purchasing this and auction fees, I'm still in it for less than $1,000. So that's great. At Granger, just buying this is $1,500. So I feel pretty good about this purchase. I don't think it's anything I have to worry about. If it's the micro switch in here, I could fix it, even if I gotta make my own switch. But I'll open this up and try to figure it out. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop these two off because there's a screw here, but there are a few on the other side here, so I need to get to them. So I'll pop this off, flip it around so I can get this opened up. Okay, I have it opened up. That's what it looks like inside. See a safety trigger right here, and your right and left. So there's a circuit board here. I thought it had like a micro switch. So worst case, if circuit board's bad, I'll have to source one out. I've had experience with those little wires always go bad, especially when they're going through this shaft right here. But I could see this one's well protected. So let me check it out. I'll bust out the meter and test it out. Okay, so it seems like the switch was broken off. It's right here. It was barely holding on. See this solder? So it was barely holding on. So it came off. I don't think I'll be able to get it back on, but I'll try. So not only was this switch broken, maybe because the reason it was broken is because somebody was frustrated that it wasn't working internally. So like you see, I just played. I took it apart, and after several tries of trying to figure out how it should work, I think I have it kind of working. I'll order a new switch though. But right now, I was able to get a couple drops of solder on there. Maybe I can get some wire on this later. But now I have continuity when I press the switch. So, nothing. Press it, you hear that tone? Nothing. Alright. So a little struggle because my solder iron isn't working well. It's tiny, and I got it in. I just want to make sure that the heat didn't affect the contacts, and the bi-strips, the two strips of metal didn't get bowed again. So I'm gonna test it again, see if it works. Tested it, still works. That's good news. Okay, so with the part not being available anytime soon, that it will get here anytime soon, this switch was broken off completely, even the mounting. So after I soldered two wires to it, I kind of epoxied it to the circuit board. And because the pins were no longer available, I couldn't solder it to the circuit board directly. So I used those wires to jumper over. And I have it soldered in, and I think it works, so we'll try it out. I got it all together. Yeah, I could use a new boot, but let's test it. So select platform and safety in, and all right. Steering both sides. We have steering both sides. Awesome. Thank you all for sticking with me through this process. I got this lift working, and I'm gonna use it right now to take down the Christmas lights. And with the small investment, being able to fix this myself, I'll have a useful tool to fix stuff around the house. I'm always up on ladders, I don't like it. Even trimming my palm trees in the back. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like, share. If you have any questions about the auction or how to fix stuff like that, just hit me up in the comments, and I'd like to help out. So see you on the next one. Happy New Year, everyone. Take it easy out there.